Hey everybody, my name is Kevin Dugan from Altus Property Partners, and this is 5 things to look for at a property management company. If you're a property owner or a board member evaluating property management companies, there are very important questions you should be asking before hiring anybody. How do you actually know whether a company is good? A lot of times firms are going to talk about experience, customer service, responsiveness, but those things alone don't tell you how good the property will actually be operated. So in this video, I'm going to walk through several things property owners and boards should be looking for when evaluating a management company. My name is Kevin Dugan. I'm an investor, operator, and managing principal here at Altus Property Partners. The very first thing you should be looking for is operational systems. You can ask yourself, how does this company have a clear maintenance workflow? How do they track work orders? How do they manage vendors? How do they ensure things don't fall through the cracks? If the management relies most individuals instead of the systems, then the property will eventually feel that limitation and restriction. The strongest systems are going to be the ones that create the consistent operations. The next major determining factor is communication. We say it all the time, but when it comes to the communication structure, here are a couple questions you should be asking. How often do you get updates on the properties? What kind of reporting are shared with us, the board, or the owners, and what kind of reports are shared with leaderships? How are problems escalated? When we are talking to some of the entry or administrative team, we need to talk to a manager. How do we escalate challenges? So with many buildings, the board members are just volunteers. And also when it comes to the property owners, you're busy professionals or investors. You don't have time to do all the communication and management yourself. So a company's management philosophy in terms of communication is really a key determining factor for how easy it is to live your life. The third major factor is going to be maintenance. Maintenance oversight is just another way where management companies can vary significantly. And if maintenance is really dropping the ball, you're going to feel that. You're going to see it at the property. Your residents are going to see that and feel that as well. So you can ask questions like, how are vendors selected? How are vendors qualified to make sure that they're capable? How do you document the repairs that are going to be done? And how do you make sure that the quality is done well? What kind of maintenance program do you have for the preventative measures? And how is that planned out? All of these detailed questions allow you to get into the mindset of how this operation and management company actually approaches this particular critical topic. So maintenance isn't just about responding and reacting. It's really about preventative and future planning to protect the long-term condition of a property. Maintenance should really be considered an asset and not so much an expense. The fourth evaluation area is around financial transparency. We bring this up all the time. Your financials tell the story of health. So the clearer it is when it comes to financial reporting, if you're receiving that monthly, if you have budgets that have been created and are accurate in terms of the numbers and expectations, you don't have too much variance. If you're receiving notifications about large expenses well in advance, if you're being assisted on helping save money so that you can plan and reserve capital for future projects, those are all great signs that your manager is really looking towards the future and using the finances to track that health and stability. You want the financials to build trust, and if the management company doesn't have a good handle on that, if they don't have a dedicated account and department for bookkeeping, then there could be problems down the road. The fifth factor when looking at a management company is whether or not the company is looking long-term. So you can ask questions like, how do we help on planning future repairs? How does the management company look at capital improvements? What are the maintenance cycles that go on? What are improvements the organization and management companies making internally to ensure that we're handling better response time, we're handling all the inbound requests, we're turning everything into tickets so that they're managed and delegated and handled in an appropriate time frame. As a management company, you shouldn't just solve problems. We should be helping you guide the property towards a long-term stable plan. So, as a property owner, as a board member, when it comes to evaluating management companies, the goal isn't just to find somebody who answers emails or handles some basic coordination. You're looking for a partner, someone who brings structure, communication, and operational leadership to that property. And when you focus on those areas, you're going to make a much stronger decision. Once again, I'm Kevin from Altus Property Partners. Thank you for spending time with us today.